Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. Before we get started with the reading, I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers, all of my supporters, anybody who likes, shares, or comments under my videos. You guys are truly a blessing. I would also like to thank all of my clients who have purchased a reading. You guys are truly a blessing as well, and I appreciate you very much. If you are interested in a private reading, just please head over to my website. I do have it linked below. I hope you all have a very Merry Christmas, and I wish you all a very happy, healthy holiday season. Hi Scorpio, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot, and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 21st through the 27th. This is for Scorpio Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Scorpio Rising signs. So Scorpio, for some reason, my spirit guides were telling me I have to get to you. So here we go. As a matter of fact, I have said Scorpio, literally, through a couple of readings. Like I have Scorpio on the brain, and so, you know, I just knew that I had to finish up with my last reading that I was just doing, one of the general weekly readings, and I had to get to you. So I feel like this is going to be a very significant week for you, Scorpio. All right, so Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck, I do have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is a wonderful card. This is a card of perhaps you being very grounded and practical this week. Very much maybe about your home and decorating it, but also this can be you, you know, just having that financial abundance. This person is doing quite well. So I think that financially, this is going to be a great week for you. You definitely have some extra cash on hand to buy, you know, whatever it is that your heart desires. You can afford those little extras. So let me take a look at the rest of the cards. So the overall energy, Scorpio, for the entire week is the Queen of Rods. So I feel like this is you. I feel like you're fiery, you're passionate, you're driven. You might be just in a great mood this week as well. This is a very optimistic woman. She's got a lot of energy. She's very creative. She's very much a multitasker. So I feel like for many Scorpios, you're just going to be maybe very fiery, very creative, very passionate. You could have a lot of energy, and just, I feel like you're going to be in a good mood. This is a very happy queen. She's very optimistic. So I feel like this is going to be your energy. And I do see you moving forward. I do see you traveling. I have two cards that represent travel here. So this is you either traveling, perhaps even maybe like moving homes, because the Knight of Rods will come up when someone's literally like moving. But this, he can also represent coming and going, you know, leaving a particular place quickly, or going somewhere quickly. He is a card that represents travel. This is the week of Christmas. So I feel like many Scorpios most likely will be traveling. And then I do have the Eight of Cups directly on top of him. So the Eight of Cups for me is you moving forward with your life. You're moving towards a very positive, you know, bright future. You can be leaving perhaps something behind that was, you know, no longer serving you. But this is, you know, a card of you moving forward. And I feel like, you know, wherever you've been, you know, and it is showing me a little glimpse of where you've been, but other than just this little glimpse, I can't really see exactly where you've been previously. And, you know, I'm sorry, I don't always remember my general weekly forecast, because I just do far too many readings to remember all of them. But wherever you have been, Scorpio, you're moving towards your happiness, because I always look at how the cards are you know, interacting with one another. And this particular person, which this is you moving forward, traveling towards the sun. I mean, this is just a beautiful, beautiful combination here. This is you moving towards your happiness, moving towards being content and fulfilled. And, you know, again, another card that represents just, you know, optimism. This is the most optimistic card in the entire tarot. This is a beautiful card. It represents just success and prosperity, abundance, happiness. Yeah, this is the way that you're going. I feel like you're moving towards your happiness. You can be even spending time perhaps with children this week. But I feel like you're also moving towards being in control. Perhaps in the past, in some regard or some area of your life, perhaps you weren't in control. I feel like this is you now moving towards being in control. I do have the Emperor here, and he represents authority and being the boss and being in control and being practical, and he's very grounded, and he's very stable and wise. I feel like you're moving towards, you know, stability and moving towards success, definitely. And you're moving towards being in control. And this is something that you might have worried about or stressed about in the past, because I do have the Nine of Swords here, which can be you worrying or perhaps just a little bit too much in your head. Perhaps, you know, you have some worries or anxieties keeping you up at night. This is a card that represents insomnia. So I feel like there's something that might have been on your mind wearing on you. But I feel like this is in the past. I really do. I feel like you're coming out of that. This is what I meant when I said, you know, I'm seeing a glimpse of what you're coming out of. And this, you know, can be in regards to maybe a decision that you had to make, or perhaps, you know, over like a partnership, because directly underneath the Nine of Swords, I do have the Lovers card, which can represent a partnership, whether it's business or romantic. But this also can represent a head or heart decision. So you might have had to make a decision, Scorpio, and because of that, maybe it was wearing on you, it was on your mind. And I feel like you're getting control of that now. You know, and when I do have the Sun card with the Moon card in a spread, things can definitely be coming out in the open. Things can be becoming illuminated at this time. You know, the Sun is such a powerful energy. And the Moon really represents things that are hidden, the unknown, things that are not known yet, the unseen. So I feel like the Sun's energy is going to come in and actually, you know, illuminate and shine its light down upon like all areas of your life. And that includes, you know, maybe things that you were unaware of. They're now coming to light. And it can be in regards to a partnership, that's for sure, for some Scorpios, and maybe that's why I needed to really hurry up and get to you guys. I mean, I swear to God, I was saying Scorpio in like all of the readings. It's pretty hilarious, honestly. I don't think the other signs are going to appreciate it that much, because I definitely didn't go back and refilm them, but I did catch myself, obviously, saying it, but it's just spirit letting me know I need to hurry up. I need to get to Scorpio. And it's perhaps because this can be a week that, you know, things can be coming to light for you in regards to a partnership. Again, whether romantic or business related. And I feel like, you know, this can have something to do with a contract, because, you know, interesting enough, I do have the Justice card here, which this can be something legal, or this can also represent contracts. So, you know, this can be, you know, perhaps partnerships, literally like owning a business with one another. You know, this can have something to do with your partner within business. Maybe you're finding something out this week in regards to that. And some Scorpios can be partnered with perhaps like an Aries, because I have the Emperor here and he does represent the sign of Aries. But then I also have this Knight of Rods here. So it can be like an Aries, of course, but another fire sign, perhaps Sagittarius or Leo, or anybody with, this fiery kind of energy. I feel like it also could be a Libra, because justice, it represents the sign of Libra. So I feel like, some of you can be in a partnership with a Libra. But I feel like things are coming out into the open this week. Like things are being illuminated. And perhaps you have to make a decision. Because, there's a need for balance. I feel like there's a need for balance. There's a need for equality. For some Scorpios, if you have been waiting on, like, let's say a particular, answer or something legal, something within the justice system going on, if you're looking for an answer, I would say that this is a yes, absolutely. With the Justice card and the Sun directly on top, this is things happening, and things happening suddenly. With the Knight of Rods here, this is a very hasty, very fast energy. So this is perhaps things happening, news coming in, or information perhaps coming in regards to something legal. But I mean, I feel like you're all good. I really honestly am sensing, Scorpio, that you're all good. You have like no broken heart. You're fine. You're cheery. You're fine. It's Christmas. I feel like you're fine. You're having, you're fine. You're having a great week. Yeah, you're doing all right. You're doing well. So if this is something you're finding out, I don't feel like this is gonna like break your heart or cause you any like heartache or anything like that. I feel like, because sometimes things coming out into the open aren't always negative. They can actually maybe benefit us. So you could be learning something this week that perhaps can be very beneficial to you in regards to maybe a partnership or some sort of contract. Maybe you're finding something out this week perhaps that helps you with making a decision as well. I feel like though you're in control, you're optimistic, you're fiery. Yeah, I feel like, your energy is really great. I really do. With the Sun and then you being the Queen of Rods, I really feel like, you have great energy, and really nothing during this week can really bring you down, honestly. You're moving forward no matter what. You're moving towards your happiness. And nights always bring things in, and so that's why sitting next to the Justice card, this can be some sort of information coming in, or even like some sort of offer if you're waiting on like a settlement or something like that. This could be a week. I know it's the week of Christmas, but you could get this news like right before Christmas. I think Christmas is on a Friday this year, so this could be like midweek, this coming in. I'm just seeing if I get anything else off of these cards, Scorpio. No, I feel like I really like your energy. I really do. I feel like this is going to be a good week for you. Even though you might be finding things out, I feel like, for some Scorpios, this is going to be very beneficial for you. I feel like you're taking the reins, you're in control, and you're just moving forward with your life. You're moving on with your life. You're moving towards your happiness. So because it is the Christmas week, Scorpio, what I decided to do is go with the Archangel Oracle card deck by Doreen Virtue. So I am going to pull you an additional card now for clarity and also additional guidance. Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know for this week? Is there anything else that Scorpio needs to know? Please show me an additional message for Scorpio. Please show me an additional message for Scorpio. Okay. All right, Scorpio. And this is a card it says breathe. Take several deep breaths and exhale slowly to awaken your energy and to release old patterns. I feel like you are. I feel like this is very easy for you to do. But for those that, perhaps maybe they are still dealing with the Nine of Swords, maybe, all day long, you're great, you're doing well, but maybe right at bedtime for some Scorpios, you could still be haunted by maybe things that happened in the past. You are moving forward with your life. Everything's great. You are moving forward, but perhaps there can be perhaps maybe some healing that still needs to take place. And you might be a little haunted and things maybe are keeping you up at night. I feel like this message is more for you. Breathe. And I feel like this particular week you will be working with Archangel Raphael. And, he's meditation, just breath work, thinking calm thoughts, absolutely releasing any negative thoughts, remaining very positive. Just focusing on all of the beautiful blessings you have within your life, and just breathe, breathe, breathe. Everything's going to be fine. I really feel that very much for you, Scorpio. So Scorpio, I do hope you enjoyed this reading, and I hope you have a great week. Merry Christmas.